Hello YouTube, this is Panda. San Francisco Press Conference, Chief of San Francisco Police are here. Guys, please, if you'd be so kind to help out the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Please support the channel. There's a PayPal donation link, Cash App, and Venmo. Today we are doing something very important in the city of San Francisco. And I'm also getting some B-roll. Oh, whoa, what happened? What just happened? Whoa. By both residents, visitors, what's that? So we're really happy with that so far. Something's going on. I want to read a couple of notes here. Are you serious? Freaking power? Just about what this program is all about. So the goal is to provide. Oh wow, something just went terribly wrong on this monitor. Serve as the liaison between the San Francisco Police Department and the Union Square Business Improvement District. They also assist in problem solving using collaborative working partnership within city departments and the community. And as I said, I'll pause here. Feelworld, this monitor just freaked out for no reason. We know we have a chance of success because they have a track record. See? They know how to do this type of work. That's why they were selected. See that? They're part of our 960 program. What is going on? XMP officers, both sergeants, advanced staff officers, up and down the ranks, who know their city like the back of their hands. They know the people, they know the culture, they know the flavor. So that community engagement we expect to be a real benefit for the police department, for this community, and for our city. Their current schedule is Wednesday to Sunday, so you can expect to see them basically during the business hours. We hope with success, with community acceptance and approval, that we can expand this in the future. Because we already know that even though they just started this week, they are in demand in other parts of the city. Our ambassadors will attend lineups at Central Station, and then they will check in with the Union Square bid for any updates. Then they hit the streets and do what they do best, and that is engage with the community to help make our city safe. Their job duties are to observe and support, and part of what they do is they understand, because of their experience and background, they understand what might be a problem before it becomes a problem. And their job is to communicate that to our own duty officers. If they can't resolve that issue with the tools that they're given, which is really their experience and their know-how and understanding how to deal with people. But if they can't resolve it, then they will request on-duty officers to help resolve that situation. And it's really about having more eyes and ears on the street, in the community, and be able to address issues without always having an on-duty police officer be called to the scene. Because as you all know, and you've heard me and others state in the past, that we don't have enough officers, but we can put an officer on every corner. We would love to do that. Put the battery out, put the battery in, see if it starts flickering again. Feelworld. Guys, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. If you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it at this time. There's a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I've been trying to get some B-roll and also get some work done. They have elected to rejoin the city ranks in this capacity, and I think they should be commended for that. This is Panda. Welcome to the channel, everyone. San Francisco Press Conference about its new program, the Ambassador Program. I end my comment. There was a lot of infrastructure that had to be built to allow this to happen. We had to work with our police commission to develop policies, develop an operational manual. There was a public process because that manual was presented before the police commission at a public session. We had to work with the Department of Police Accountability on establishing rules and get their feedback. We had to work with community members like TubeBuddy and the Union Square bid to determine what the need was. So there was a lot of process. Yeah, this was a full battery, and now it's, something's going on with the monitor. I'm going to turn it off. use the back of the LCD.
When it's all said and done, this will be well worth the effort and the investment.
Let's see this.
So with that, I want to thank everybody, and we want everybody to have a safe holiday season. It's been a very trying year, 2020. We're not out of the woods after COVID, but wear your mask, wash your hands, come out and shop when appropriate, and let's try to get back to some normalcy as much as we can do that within the public health instructions. So please listen.
Oh wow, it killed the battery that quick.
But
Okay.
And
something went wrong.
The San Francisco police officers that you see around you are here
Yeah.
to be a part of what we want
to get in charge that battery.
safe in San Francisco. Thank you.
Oh wow, I can hear so good with these headphones.
Let me answer the first question with respect to their training. So all of our ambassadors have gone through a block of training that includes
Guys,
crisis intervention
please do
training,
subscribe, like, and share. If you guys want to support this channel as I travel and try to find work as a photographer, videographer, documentarian, please, it really will help me.
We wanted to get them updated on.
But subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bells so you get the notifications when I go live like this.
So that is something that was absolutely necessary. But again, these are people that understand how to do this work. That's why we selected them. They understand the SOS. They understand how to talk to people. They understand how to treat people with dignity and respect.
See, I should have brought the gimbal.
We don't expect anything different than that. As far as the incident that happened a couple of days ago, we will have a town hall on Tuesday. We intend to release the videos, and as we do in all town halls, we will be as transparent as we can with what we know at this time. We're not at a point where we have been able to analyze this case and make a policy decision. We're only a couple days into this, so it's really not appropriate for me to do that at this time. We don't even have all the videos that are up and down this block. We have not interviewed all the witnesses, so it will be very premature for me to make any judgments about this case. But what we will do is be transparent on Tuesday, release what we have, tell the public what we know, and at least allow the public to see what happened. And no. No, again, these folks know what they're doing. And you have to understand that the beauty of this is they have communication with on-duty officers. They know when to call on-duty officers. You know, there's a call right now, and I'm sure you all have been watching the same news that I've been watching, and maybe probably the same newspaper, to engage in public safety in a way where we're not relying on officers to do jobs that we may not need on officers to do. So this is a step in that direction as well. And we have a lot of officers. We have our captains here from Tenba Station, Captain Birch, Tenba Station, Captain Pateron. We have our community engagement commander, General Konz here. Here is when it's time to call in on duty resources, they will do that. They know how to do that. They know how to use the radio. They know how to communicate. They know when not to get into a situation that's above what they could do with what they're given to do that job. And so we expect professionalism. We expect safety. We want them to be as safe as well. And again, the key is partnership. On-duty officers when needed. Ambassadors to handle a lot of things can be handled just by bringing attention to the matter and letting people know that you're paying attention, that you're willing to have a conversation, that you're willing to take the time to explain maybe why people shouldn't be doing what they're doing. And if it goes beyond that, we'll call the on-duty officers to resolve that situation. Yes, they are communicating. The city has a charter amendment where retired employees can be brought back on part-time basis. They can work up to a certain amount of hours per year, and they get paid a flat rate across the city, no matter what department you work for. And so they're part of that program. So they are being paid. That money is funded through our funding. We actually did get funding for this when we first introduced the program. Moving forward, you know, the city has some financial challenges with the impact of COVID, and we have to figure things out. But here's our commitment. Our commitment, as I told Karen Flood, a couple weeks ago, we're committed to make this happen. The mayor's committed to make this happen. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do in the spirit of community policing. It's the right thing to do in the spirit, as the question was asked about, ways to de-escalate, where we don't always have to have an armed officer to handle situations. So it's really important. Support to the city and support to the department. So we're going to figure out a way to do it. I'm sorry. Well, that's a totally different program. Patrol Specialists, number one, they're armed. Number two, that's another charter thing. And they're paying patrol specialists are paid by community. So if a business or a resident wants to hire a patrol specialist, they can do that. It's regulated by the police commission, but those funds aren't coming from city coffers. So that, you know, through the charter, patrol specialists, once they get granted that designation, they have the ability to go out and contract with security services. That's sanctioned by the city. This is totally different. Well, this is for community safety. This is for, and that this idea was to see long before COVID, the pandemic, and it was really about what can we do differently, what can we do better to have resources on the ground who are trained to understand the dynamics of the needs of this city that can supplement on-duty police officers. And what better resource than officers that understand law enforcement, that understand community policing, that understand community safety, that can bridge that gap. So that's what this is about. And again, we just started earlier week into being on the ground. I'm sure there'll be some evolution and some lessons learned as we roll this out. But we can work with that. That is the long-term vision. Well, hopefully that's part of the vision. I mean, that's the vision. We'll see how that plays out. There are budget concerns to be considered. And also we have to, I mean, this is, you know, the first rollout, so this is the beta test. We'll work out the kinks, and then if we are able to expand it, hopefully we can use this model to help other communities as well. This is not related to those specific cases. This is related to that specific issue. We want, as much as we can, to not have those type of things happen in our city. And when people know that there are people out here who understand what they're looking at, that are going to get the resources to a scene, we can address some of this and hopefully deter some of this activity. Like I said, these are not on-duty police officers. These are people that know what they're looking at, and they have the ability, within the press of a button on a radio, to get on-duty police officers to their location when they're needed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you so much for coming. We'll be available afterwards to answer any questions. Okay. Or I can stay here.
All right, guys. So, an announcement is a new program. It's the Community Ambassador Program for the San Francisco Police Department. Instead of having police respond to certain calls, these ambassadors will take their place. They will be protected by police officers. They will do sort of the same thing as police officers, but they will respond to police officers to let police officers know the situation of that call. So they are trained individuals that have been selected in the downtown area. You see them in blue and black, and the ones that are red are protected by the ones in blue and black, and also by the police officers. So take this all with a grain of salt, everyone. This is a new program to show less hostility between the communities and the police department, show better awareness and for all lives, I guess, and all lives matter. And yeah, so with that said, yeah, I got some nice speed roll. It's good to be out here. It's a beautiful day, mind you, beautiful day. So with that said, everyone, this is Panda. Sorry, I did not bring the microphone. I was not thinking. I was trying to get things done. But with that said, everyone, if you guys want to support the channel, you can subscribe, like, share, and make sure that you hit the notification bell icon so you get more notifications. Guys, if you guys want to support right now because of the lockdown, guys, please do so. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is down in the descriptions below. The Queen channel is also here, which I see 26 here. I see it. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.